Hello everyone, welcome to Free M Gaming and welcome to the Kahoot quiz. I do apologise for the botting going on. This is not real players. This is bots being placed by somebody in the stream. The reason I know it's somebody in the stream that's doing this, as you have to have the code, and to get the code you have to be watching the stream. And if I do find out who it was who has done this, they will be getting a lifetime ban from the channel. And so far I believe it was Adam Jones, as he came in and said start the game, there's over 700 players. If you're a real viewer to the channel and you really wanted the game to be starting, you would understand that it's not real players, it's bots. So I believe it's Adam. Oh my god, right. Yeah, that Adam Jones. Oh, fantastic. Right, back in a second. Right, the stream is back up. The code is now back on the screen. The code is 3241377. 3241377. Right, now I have to put the chat back up. Right guys, I'll be back in a second. Fantastic. How are Hibs doing? So Hibs were meant to be playing. Hibs were meant to be playing yesterday, but our game got postponed due to snow, so we weren't able to play. You know, we're 4 minutes until we need to properly start, and nobody's joined because of these bots. Classic play, loading game pen. Right, okay. Eight six 9096. Oh! Well, this is fantastic. Wow. Right, we got a couple of options. So basically it's maxed out at 2,000 people. As you can see, there's no more people joining, which means it's maxed. Which means other people from the stream can't even join. Which means other people can't even join. So we're gonna have to try and start this again, which means you're all gonna have to join again, but you've got like 2 minutes to join before the bots come back. So we're gonna have to try and do this quickly. So leave the game and go back onto Kahoot and get the code screen ready. Oh wait. 2 seconds. Don't leave the game just yet. Right, okay, quick, join, quick, quick. It's just randomly kicked them all out, so that's cool. We've got 30 seconds before they join back though. Oh, it might not even be 30 seconds, it might be even quicker. But hopefully the guy who's, you know, oh, not the back. And the back, so fantastic. They were all gone for like a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and end this. So let's go onto here. Exit the game. Okay. Muzzle Free and Videos Kahoot Quiz 2. I'm going to click, as soon as I click Classic, right, Classic, I love NZMS Mum. Right, so start, he says. Why have I never seen him before on the channel? I'll start when I'm ready. Why have I never seen him on the channel before? Right. Sophie, are we, is everyone in? Is everyone in? Because you've got like a minute before it maxes out to 1,000. Yeah. Cool. Begin. Right, oh, great, fantastic. Let's start then. What were Class 50s commonly known as? What were Class 50s commonly known as? What were Class 50s commonly known as? I'm just trying to figure out to see if these bots are actually going to answer all the questions. I don't think they. I don't think they are. So. Right. Okay. They were commonly known as Hoovers. Yes. So that puts Train Man at the top with whoever these people are. You know what? I can get rid of all these people. You're gonna hear mad clicking at the moment, but I'm just clicking on all these people to get rid of them, because I can kick them all. Oh my god! Right. Yep, I'm an idiot. I forgot that there was actually right. We've got a couple of options. Kahoot's not going to work because it's just not going to work with the whole people. It's not going to work with people being, putting bots in it. So we've got a couple of ideas that we could work with. We could do these questions like a normal pub quiz, where you write them on bits of paper, and you can send them in to me via Twitter, and we'll go through the answers at the end. Or we could do the Kahoot quiz later tonight, so that he's not on the live. We could start the live stream again. We could try the Kahoot again. But I think I've tried the Kahoot about 5 times now and it's not worked. So we have the options. We've got 6 people watching right now, which is mad. Maybe it's somebody watching that's doing the bots, that's not even in the chat. Right, okay. We'll start the Kahoot again and see if it works. Hello, Joseph. Hello, Joseph. How are you doing? Oh, great. Bots again. What about Zoom? I've not actually got Zoom. I think my dad does, but I don't know how Zoom works, so I don't know if we'd be able to do it via Zoom. That a lot of people. It is a lot of people. It's bots. Basically, somebody's wanted to try and ruin it for us all by putting bots in. So no, I can't. I can't do it via Zoom. Because I'd have to get everyone's Zoom account name. I think. I don't know how Zoom works. It's my dad that uses it. Uh, I don't actually use it. Because I've not got it. But we could try it in the future, but I don't know how it would work. Oh yeah. Let me change the pin. It's a different pin. This is the new pin. Right, Sophie's in it. Right. Right, quick. That's the code. So if we're quick enough, the bots have gone. Oh, the bots are back. Right. What's happening with OBS? Right. Okay. We're going to try again. The code is in the chat. Make sure to join using the code. We've got about 5 minutes before we start the actual quiz, because basically what's going to happen this time is that we'll just do the questions, and the questions will be a full minute instead of how long it takes people to answer, because the bots aren't going to answer. That's a fair point. I could do that. Right, okay. Okay. Uh, I've locked it and nobody else has joined. Who? Neil, are you a train man? Are you the train man guy? Uh, because I don't know who he is. Is that you? Because I know Sophie's obviously Sophie. So you in the actual Kahoot? Cool, you're in, right? Cool, let's start. I don't know if there's a delay on the stream. There might be a delay on the stream. Yeah, I don't know if there's a delay on it, because I'm reading the chat, right? So when a comment comes up, it might be coming up just after you've. It might be coming up just after you've heard the question, if that makes sense. So there's a delay on me seeing the comment. So we've already done this question, so well. The answer is indeed Hoovers. Wait, how come there's other people in this? How many Class 50s were produced? How many Class 50s were produced? As you can see in the photograph, you've got a British Rail Class 50, double-headed with Network Rail Class 50. Is it 50, 65, 88 or 105? How many Class 50s were produced? There was 50 Class 50s produced. It sounds weird saying that. The Class 50, there was indeed only 50 produced. And the next question, we've got people here, like why is there people here? Oh, there's tons of people, right, okay. Next question 3 out of 20. King's Cross shares its underground station with which other mainline terminus? King's Cross shares its underground station with which other mainline terminus? Is it Triangle, London Euston? Is it the blue one, Paddington? Is it orange, St Pancras International? Or is it green, Victoria, London Victoria? Hello, Richard. Well, you haven't missed much. We're only on question 3 out of 20. King's Cross Stairs is underground station with which other mainline terminus? It is St Pancras International. The mainline, the underground station is called London King's Cross in St Pancras, or something like that. So yeah, there's only on question 4 because it took us ages to get started. Chiltern Railways partly shares which underground line? Chiltern Railways partly shares which underground line? Is it the Bakerloo line, the Circle line, the Piccadilly line, or the Metropolitan line? Chiltern Railways partly shares which underground line? The Bakerloo line, the Circle line, the Piccadilly line, or the Metropolitan line? The answer was the Metropolitan line. Which means on the leaderboards, Sophie has taken over Trainman, and Drinky Whisker is in last place. Which colour represents the Metropolitan line? Which colour represents the Metropolitan line? Which colour represents the Metropolitan line? I think there's like a 40-second gap between the question going up and then the actual answers coming up on the screen. Yeah, there's a 20-second gap. The answer was magenta, and everyone got that right, which means the leaderboard stays the same. Every station on the rail network has a 3-letter code to help identify it. Which station has the code ADB? Every station on the rail network has a 3-letter code to help identify it. Which station has the code ADB? Is it Eden Bridge, Edinburgh Gateway, East Didsbury, or Edinburgh Waverley? Can I say what I think the answer is in the chat if I know it? If you want, just wait a couple of minutes. Just wait a couple of seconds to give people who are taking, act properly in the Kahoot time to think. Which of these preserved lines is the longest? Which of these preserved railways is the longest? Is it the Watercress Line, the Bluebell Railway, the Severn Valley Railway, or the Great Central Railway? Which of these preserved railways is the longest? Is it the Watercress Line, the Bluebell Railway, the Severn Valley Railway, or the Great Central Railway? Fun fact, this photo here, the photo of the locomotive you see on screen, this one, I actually took this myself. We were at the Strathspey Railway, in one of my YouTube videos on my main channel, and I took that photo. The correct answer was the Severn Valley Railway. Which means that Neil overtakes Sophie on the leaderboard. Which was the longest line? It was the Severn Valley Railway, but how long is the Severn Valley Railway? Is it 7.5 miles, 12.5 miles, 16 miles, or 21 miles? This is for double points. I thought I'd just mention this is for double points, so this can change the whole round completely. How long is the Severn Valley Railway? Is it 7.5 miles, 12.5 miles, 16 miles, or 21 miles? It is 16 miles long. Which means Drinky Whisker and Train Man have taken double points. Which of these stations is not on the Severn Valley Railway? Which of these stations is not on the Severn Valley Railway? Which of these stations is not on the Severn Valley Railway? Is it Country Park Halt, Sheffield Park, Northwood Halt, or Erldington? That word, right? I can't even speak. The funny thing is I knew how to say it like 30 seconds before the stream started, and then Erldington Halt. Right, wow. The correct answer is Sheffield Park. Which railway is the Sheffield Park station actually located? Sheffield Park was not on the Severn Valley Railway, but which railway is it actually located? Is it the Bluebell Railway, the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, the Mid Hants Railway, or the Wensleydale Railway? We got 4 answers this time. We managed to get 4 answers, which means we have a new person. We got Harrison in the quiz, and the correct answer was the Bluebell Railway. And Train Man is top. Class 08 and Class 09 shunters are commonly known as what? Gronks, Greasers, Grinchers, or Gruffalos? Class 08 and 09 shunters are commonly known as what? $88 answers. Oh, fantastic. Why did I even unlock it? They're commonly known as gronks. And hopefully that hasn't ruined the answer board. It hasn't. But it's annoying that I got people that aren't even, proper people that are taking part. I mean, we've got bots that are answering questions now, and I was hoping that the bots weren't actually gonna take part, but it looks like they are. They're answering the questions. Which type of coach is this? Is it a Mark 1, a Mark 2, a Mark 3, or a Mark 4? Which type of coach is this? It is the coach on the side. It is not the Class 47 that looks dirty. It's not the dirty 47, it is the coaches along the other side. The correct answer was Mark 3s. And now we're playing against bots, which is just wow. Up 15 places was Augustine Nipple with the Augustine Nipple is the highest climber, up 15 places. Fantastic. Am I surprised? Question 13 next. Which class of locomotive is this? Now, once again, it's one of those zoom questions. So you're zoomed into a photo, and you have to try and guess what locomotive it is. Is it the Class 43, the Class 89, the Class 90, or the Class 91? Is it the Class 43, the Class 89, the Class 90, or the Class 91? The correct answer is the Class 90. 191 people got that right. Well, you know, I can't even judge about who's actually playing it got it right now, because there's more people. 4 players just hit an answer streak of 3. But hopefully it's the 4 players who are actually taking part. So, next question. They're already answering the questions before I'm even getting a chance to read them out. How many Class 90s were built? How many Class 90s were built? Was it 50, 55, 60, or 65? But the Class 90s and 91s. So, the zoom question, this is the actual photo. So, this was the photo that was in it. The difference between the Class 91s and the Class 90s is the Class 90, which this is the coach itself. If it was just a 91, it would be a flat back against the coach. But it's not, it's 2 diagonal edges, if that makes sense. I don't know what I'm even talking about here. But yeah, that's the difference between them. The correct answer was once again 50 Class 90s were built. Which means Drinky Whisker has gone top. How long is the line between Fort William and Mallaig? How long is the line between Fort William and Mallaig? the Fort William between Fort William and Mallaig line is known as the Jacobite, and as you can see in the photo, it's got an amazing viaduct called the Glenfinnan Viaduct, and that was where famously the Harry Potter Hogwarts Express in the Harry Potter movie, where he travelled on it, went across the viaduct. Five seconds to go. 38 miles, 42 miles, 46 miles, or 50 miles. How long is the line between Fort William and Mallaig? The line between Fort William and Mallaig is 42 miles long, which means it is an 84-mile long trip. Round trip, that is. So if you were to go from Fort William to Mallaig and from Mallaig back to Fort William, it'll take you 84 miles. This means for the table then, Trainman has overtaken Drinky Whisker and Sophie, and Harrison are in the third and fourth places. Space Camel 67, not even got a clue who he is. Be careful of him, you don't want to lose to a bot. Which type of tank engine is this? Which type of tank engine is this? Is this a pannier tank, a saddle tank, a weld tank, or a standard tank? Which type of tank engine is this? Is this a pannier tank, a saddle tank, a wheel tank, or a standard tank? "807 answered. We had 800 answers last time. It's mad. The correct answer was pannier tank. The reason it's called a pannier tank is the two side tanks where the water is held on, like, so you got the boiler and then the two tanks at the side holds its water. Question 17 then, the final three questions, and just to make this one a bit interesting, this question is worth double the points. How long is the Channel Tunnel? How long is the Channel Tunnel? Is it 31.3 miles? Is it 32.3 miles? Is it 33.3 miles? Or is it 34.3 miles? How long is the Channel Tunnel? Is it 31.3 miles long? Is it 32.3 miles long? Is it 33.3 miles long? Or is it 34.3 miles long? How long is the Channel Tunnel then? The Channel Tunnel is 31.3 miles long. If we're going to go into complete context here, it's actually 31.35 miles long, but oh, that's just doing that. Okay, yep. Right. Next question then. Let's see what the double points mean to the leaderboard. It means absolutely nothing in the context of bots, which is good. What is the app I need to take part in the next quiz? Kahoot. So basically, if you want to take part, you can still join. You just go to Google and you type in Kahoot, Kahoot. and then you'll type in the code and stuff. Which class of locomotive is this? This is another Zoom question. You have to try and guess the class of locomotive. Is it a class 20, a class 25, a class 26, or a class 27? The correct answer was the class 26 diesel locomotive, which was the zoomed in. You will now be able to see the... Oh, great. So that's the first time that's happened. Michelle Brantley Tramotor has taken over Harrison, which means that that's the first time I've had a bot overtake somebody. So we'll just remove that bot. Second last question: how many class 26s are currently preserved? So this is the zoomed out image. You were zoomed into this square here, but yeah, that's a zoomed out image of the class 26. How many class 26s were currently preserved? Is it 7, 9, 11, or 13? How many class 26s are currently preserved? 7, 9, 11, or 13? The correct answer was 13. 13 class 26s are currently preserved, 2 of them being at Bonus and Kinneil Railway. This means, for the table then, Drinky Whisker has taken over Trainman in the fight for top spot. Well, this is the last question, so good luck. Are we going to see any climbers in the leaderboard? Who's going to win? Which region is represented by this livery? I don't know why that says which is region. Which region is represented by this livery? Is it Great Western, Southern, London North Eastern Railway, or Great Northern? Good luck to all the actual participants. Yep, good luck. This is the final question. Who's going to take the win? Which region is represented by this livery? Is it Great Western, Southern, LNER, or Great Northern? The correct answer was Southern. As you can see in this photo here, you've got the S1838. S stands for Southern. Yep, the correct answer is Southern. So who's won then? In third place, we got Sophie395. In second place, we've got Drinky Whisker, which means in first place, the winner of the second ever Kahoot quiz is Trainman, and runner-up is Harrison and a bot who's came 5th place. Yep, so we got our winners. In first place is Trainman, in second place is Drinky Whisker, and in third place is Sophie. Congratulations to Trainman for the victory. So our first 2 winners of the Must Be Free and Videos Kahoot quizzes, a fortnight ago in the last quiz, I think it was Richard Hughes took it home, and Trainman has taken home the second victory. So I will hopefully see you all in 2 weeks' time for our third quiz. So the quizzes are going to run every fortnight. It's going to be every second Sunday at 7. The stream will go live at 7 and the quiz will go live at 7:30. So every second Sunday here on 3M Gaming we'll try to get a quiz out for you. Hopefully it works next time, better than it did this time, as we had some bots ruining it. Hopefully the likes of I love NZMS Mum and Adam Jones doesn't come in and ruin it for everyone. But yeah, thank you all for taking part, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Congratulations to the winner, and thank you for joining and having a look and talking in the chat. I'll see you all in another stream. Bye.